Podcast Fresh.
We're going to get into Captain America Brave New World. This, of course, is the fourth Captain America... fourth Captain America film. And this one does not star Chris Evans. This, of course, stars Anthony Mackie as Sam Wilson, a.k.a. the new Captain America. And he is joined by the likes of Giancarlo Esposito playing the villain, who actually, yesterday at the panel, or on Saturday at that Disney panel, his character is revealed to be named Sidewinder. I don't know anything about Sidewinder, but that's who he's playing. Harrison Ford coming in to take over the role of Thunderbolt Ross, and he will be the Red Hulk, obviously, because at the end of this trailer, that was the big reveal. Just in my opinion, in terms of how it looks and what we see in this trailer, the vibe I get, the tone I get, definitely very Civil War, Winter Soldier vibes. I think that's a good call, because I feel like, especially in recent history with Marvel, like things have just been too fantastical or too kind of off the rails, and I always wanted Marvel to kind of get back to the non-comedic side of things, and this definitely seems like that. So if I get that, then I'll be happy. But yeah, in terms of what I see, it looks like an action movie. It's just a nice, grounded action movie. There's nothing too crazy here. Of course, this is only a trailer. They could just be showing us these parts, but then when you actually watch the movie, it could be just something else. But no, I think they got the tone right, and I think they got everything that I want out of this. Because I think Captain America shouldn't be a Doctor Strange movie. I think it should be more of like a John Wick movie, so to speak. So yeah, I'm excited. Chris, thoughts on the trailer?
Yeah, definitely a lot more of a serious film, right? Yeah. I was going to jokingly say that, this one's just in time as a, feel-good movie for the kids. But definitely not. This one's got a more of a serious tone. It seems like almost like a revenge story, right? In a certain way. Especially with the whole "you're not Steve Rogers" message just seems to be applied over and over throughout the trailer. Seth Rollins is in this.
Oh, no way.
And obviously Harrison Ford with the gimmickry.
Yeah.
The filters, the computer, the CGI.
The no mustache.
And there is that teaser at the end about the Red Hulk. Ryan, what is the Red Hulk? Is that when he gets really, really mad, or is that when he eats too many tomatoes? Why is he red?
Red Hulk is a different character than regular Hulk.
Right.
I honestly don't know much about the character, like when it comes to like his comic book stuff.
Yeah.
I just know that he looks like the Hulk, and it's the same kind of thing where when Harrison Ford in this movie gets upset, he will turn into the Red Hulk. So
right.
Obviously he's going to have to undergo some kind of, experiment or whatever.
Oh, was that what Harrison Ford was doing in the trailer, getting mad? I thought he was just really constipated.
And then he turns into Red Hulk.
I thought you were just showing his age.
So Bruce.
But I'm like, does he need a Pepto-Bismol, or what's wrong with this motherfucker? Yeah. You know what I mean?
so when regular Hulk gets mad, or when Bruce Banner turns into the Hulk, he's mad. But when Harrison Ford turns into the Hulk, he's constipated. That's what you're saying.
Probably should have made it the other way around. Right. When he has like too much dopamine, he gets fucking Red Hulk. You know what I mean?
Shit, Jesus Christ.
Too happy to piss him off, I
don't like how many times we're saying Red Hulk. It just not appealing anymore.
Red Hulk. The good news is he turns into the Red Hulk. The bad news is he's shit as
Oh, Jesus.
I gotta change my jorts again.
Green Hulk is smart. That's why he uses the denim shorts, because they're thicker, right? You don't see it as much.
It packs it in.
It's all...
This is exactly how I thought a three-person... This is exactly how I thought a three-person podcast would end up. All right, so anyway,
just nothing's getting done.
I'm not even high or drunk either.
Like, this is the first thing we had to talk about, and we can't stop laughing.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just want to say, not to be a downer, but the actor that passed away, that was supposedly, or he was already playing this character in other movies. It's just that he wasn't going to turn into Red Hulk until now. His name was William Hurt, and he passed away at age 71. And I'm pretty sure he passed away like last year. It's fairly recent. Harrison Ford, on the other hand, is taking over the role at age 82. So, goddamn, that's insane.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to sound too dark here, but it's kind of a win. You get Harrison Ford out of it. So,
I mean, I see that perspective. I saw a dumb comment where it's like, how's he gonna do the moves for Red Hulk? How's he gonna mocap? And I don't think that person understood. It's CGI.
Doesn't really matter.
Oh, damn it.
You can have him play fucking Krang. Yeah, you can have him play Krang in Ninja Turtles. Remember the Krang?
Oh, the brain.
The big fucking robot, but he's the brain inside.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a brain inside all of us, supposedly.
I went to Robert De Niro and The Irishman. Like, he was still banging right and left hooks, that guy. CGI wasn't doing none of that, no.
I like that movie, but it was like, the CGI was very, like, blatant. Like, I don't know, it was so weird when they were, like, younger in that movie.
Hey, Donnie, let me borrow your ID. How young did they make them, you know?
Yeah. So, yeah, Chris, you're excited for this movie.
I'm over the moon. No, I'm just kidding. It sounds like it's a really good. Like, this is something that I would definitely check out. I'm not a huge Captain America guy. I saw the first half hour of the first movie, and then I saw Civil War. I just skipped all of it and went right to the end. But this seems like a nice, just pick it up and watch it kind of movie. And it's got a serious tone, which is different. You know, a lot of movies are really goofy these days, but these guys decided to keep that tone going and make it more of that, hey, if you like Civil War, if you like the more serious sort of Avengers movies, this is going to be sort of it.
Yeah, true. Darren, thoughts?
That's like Chris, like, I'm not the biggest Captain America guy, but this movie, like, seems to have a bit more grit to it, which is kind of cool, as you mentioned. Some, like, just real action in there, and got Giancarlo Esposito. A bit of a fan of the guy. I think he plays a pretty good villain.
He's a badass.
He's a badass indeed. I just like how he is, really. His demeanor, he kind of reminds me of, like, a Christopher Waltz in Inglourious Bastards kind of, villain. You know what I mean? He's like sophisticated, suave, that kind of character. So
he's the sophisticated bad guy, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. He'd make an excellent Bond villain too, I'm sure. But
yeah.
I really like him, and I think obviously Harrison Ford, him still in the game is pretty cool. And Liv Tyler as well in it. Good to see Liv Tyler back. I haven't seen her in anything in a while. So yeah, it seems like there's a half decent lineup there too. Rosa Salazar, gorgeous. We'll leave it at that. Seth Rollins as well. So yeah, it seems like they got a good lineup, decent lineup for this movie. Will say it's probably not one I will watch at the theaters, but I definitely will give it some time for sure. So all in all, give me the warm fuzzies.
The warm and fuzzies.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, so we're overly positive about this. That's cool. How much of an MCU, how hard do you guys follow the MCU? I know Chris kind of dropped off after Endgame, but, like, Darren, I don't know about, like, your, like, history with this stuff.
Yeah, I kind of dropped off as well. So a backdrop. Just once upon a time, I got myself a girlfriend, which was very surreal at the time for me, and she's a big fan of, like, Marvel, Universal, all this good stuff. So she said to me, I must watch it from the first movies and follow the timeline
in order. Yeah.
Absolutely. And then I found Guardians of the Galaxy, fell in love with it, and kind of skipped and went and watched all of them in a row. But yeah, I kind of dropped off a bit, so I'm kind of here or there. I've still got plenty of movies to catch up on. Civil War sounds like it would be a banger from what I'm hearing from Brian, but as of Chris, Debbie Downer there from the movie there. So, but yeah, I don't mind the movies. They're fun. There's a good comedic element to some of them, which can be enjoyable. Some of them, like I would say, Ant-Man was probably a waste of time for me. As much as I love Paul Rudd. Yeah, it was fucking snooze fest. But
I agree.
I fell asleep during that movie. I think I told Ryan that. Yeah, I fell asleep during Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I think that movie, the first Ant-Man came out in either 14 or 15, right around there, right, Ryan?
Yeah.
And I went to a drive-in movie theater of all places, and I fell asleep at the wheel.
Oh, jeez.
Catching flies.
The best part is when they have that big train chase, and it turns out it's just a bunch of toys going around the coffee table. Like, that's the best part of the movie.
It's like big. It's I've been on here talking about it for a long time, but, like, it's like I hate watch this stuff at this point. Like, I don't want to watch it, and for the most part, I've there's still things I haven't seen. I used to be, like, hardcore. As soon as it came out, I would go watch it, but at some point, once they started with those Disney Plus shows, I was kind of like, I'm half out, because it's like you're making me now invest so much time at home as well as going to a theater, and it's like I just half the time it's like I don't care about the character that I'm watching. Like Moon Knight, I didn't care for Moon Knight. Like it might be a good show, but I don't give a fuck about this guy, and that just kept occurring. Like I just was like, God, I don't care about these things. And then I think when Spider-Man No Way Home, that I'm a Spider-Man guy, so I'll watch it regardless, but that kind of gave me hope into what they were doing towards the overarching plot. And then they lost me again like a couple movies later, and I was like, all right, that is what it is. Like there's just no hope for this thing. But Deadpool and Wolverine is out, and that might sway me again, but we'll talk about that later.